think like 100 bob or 150, like that cheap. It's at 8 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I think this is the time someone proposes. Oh, and guess what? That was it. He never proposed. Like, I don't know, the ring kneeling down, or so he was like, okay. How can you be there without money? And why do you have this small phone? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How is everyone doing? So today I want to show you how to make matooke with gnuts. I've tested how in Kenya how they make matooke, and I realized they do chap chap, like 10 minutes the matooke is ready. Okay, growing up in Uganda and being around this, we do it differently. Like, we give it time. We make sure the matooke is cooked for like more than 30 minutes. Actually, even an hour. There's even a time, there's this type of mashed matooke they do in Uganda and Rwanda, and they cook it for like 5 to 6 hours. But we are not going to do that today. Today we are just going to do a mixed matooke with gnuts. Gnuts, you will see it, I'll show you. But gnuts, these are the normal gnuts we eat, the seeds. And in Uganda and Rwanda, they mash it, not mashing it, they make it into powder, which at some point that powder, it can be used as soup, but again, you can mix it with anything else. Most people here, they do matooke with peanut butter, which I don't like. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to show you other ways you can do matooke. And you get that real matooke that is soft and yummy without using peanut butter. So today, let me take you through how we do it in this house. And I hope you enjoy. Okay, join me. So as you can see, this is my matooke. And yeah, so let's peel the matooke. You know, we got this matooke from Embu like a week ago. It's almost 2 weeks now. These are the last. So we've been enjoying matooke. And finally, we are finishing. But they've been yummy. So for us, we do matooke in so many ways. And sometimes we do matooke mixed with beans, matooke mixed with peas, matooke mixed with gnuts, matooke, mashed matooke. You know, you can do mashed matooke with anything, meat, but meat that has some soup, not dry meat. You can do with fish. Basically, anything you want, you can eat it with matooke, that is mashed. For mixed, which we call katogo, I don't know how in Kenya they call it, but in Uganda and Rwanda we call it katogo. So when it comes to katogo, mainly it's gnuts and peas and beans. That's what you, and matumbo, yes. By the way, matumbos are so good mixed with the matooke. My goodness. They are really, really yummy with matooke. You can also do matumbo as soup and mashed matooke. It's still perfect. So my Kenyan people, most of my friends, they used to ask me that, how do you make good matooke with the gnuts? How do you make the Ugandan matooke? So today, I've decided to come and show you how we do it. I don't want people to say that I'm not sharing the good things, so I'm here to share. And one thing I realized about Kenyans, how they cook matooke, they don't even peel sometimes. They just wash and boil with the skin on, and then later remove the skin, and then removing the skin, then mix it with the, I don't know, matumbo or something else, or peanut butter, and then they cook it like for 5 minutes, they eat. Me, I can't eat such matooke because first of all, they are so hard. I want my matooke When it's really soft, like really soft, that's when I enjoy matooke. That's when I enjoy matooke. So, yeah. So today, you guys who want to do matooke the Ugandan way with gnuts, remember, this is how you do it. So with gnuts, some people don't understand the gnuts I'm talking about. So the gnuts, these are normal gnuts, the one you normally eat, the seed. They call the seed, yes. The one you normally eat. Those are the gnuts I'm talking about. But this time around, they are mashed. They are in a powder form. So you use that powder gnut to make soup for matooke. Yeah, so now this is the matooke we are going to cook today because it's just me and my girl. The rest of the people, they don't like gnuts in this house, so it's just me and my girl here. So it looks like a few, but it's enough because remember we are going to add in carrots, green pepper, onions. Sometimes if you want you can add in greens, but not skuma, the soft greens, not spinach again, but the one that looks like spinach. I don't know how it's called in my language, and in Uganda we call them dodo. So if you have dodo, you can mix. But for now, this is what the amount of matooke we are going to cook. So let me show you how I prepare the gnuts. Because right now, after here, I'm putting in water. Then I start boiling. I start boiling as I prepare the gnuts. So guys, this is the gnuts I've been telling you about. This is the powder gnuts. So I got this from Rwanda. My sister brought them for me from Rwanda. They are powder. Don't know if I can show you from inside how they look. Okay. So this is the gnuts powder. Some people don't understand. You see, it's the normal gnuts that you know that you normally eat, that you eat like a snack. But now in Uganda and Rwanda, we make them into powder, and then we eat them as soup. So let's continue with our preparations. Yes, so we are adding in the onions, and then we put in the tomato. Onion depends on how much you want. Some people prefer little, some people prefer a lot, depending. And you don't need to over put a lot. You can just put little. But again, it's like the way you cook meat. Some people prefer a lot of onions in meat. Some people prefer little. So it depends on your style. But either way, it will make a good katogo. Yes, call it katogo. That's how we call it in Uganda and Rwanda. Agatogo, that's in Kinyarwanda. Then akatogo in Luganda. So Kenyans, you should tell me how it's called. Babe, how do we call katogo in Swahili? Oh God, he doesn't know. Okay. So you see the amount of carrots. It's not a lot. It's just enough. And your tomatoes. Tomatoes, you don't need to put a lot because tomatoes, I don't know, for some reason tomatoes tend to bring in a lot of water. So it's better you don't put a lot, put little. Because remember, the gnuts don't need a lot of water. So you can see it's getting ready. It's going to be so yummy, you guys. And then the logic behind a soft matooke is making sure you cook it for some good time, not 5 minutes the way you guys do it. Let me tell you, for me, I think maximum I can do like an hour cooking matooke. And at that time you make sure the water is enough, like, you know, a lot of water when it's boiling, so that by the time you put in gnuts, it's already cooked very well. So this is the amount of water, but if you want, you can add in more. Yeah, but for now we can put that. So we are putting on fire. On fire. Perfect. So we are going to cover and wait for it to boil. So you boil it like this. You put salt later, and you put the rest of the things. If you want to add in, if you want to add in, if you want to add in something else, you can always add in at this stage before you put in the gnuts. Okay. We are back with our container, and you see I have water, I have a container, and the gnuts. So see how you mix the gnuts for the matooke. So you don't need to pour in a lot. You just need to measure like 3-4 spoons, depending on how thick you want the soup to be in the matooke. So this is how much we are using today. So you mix water. It can be drinking water, it can be normal water, tap water, but not warm water, cold water, of course. You mix well. You need to make sure everything is mixed properly, because if you leave some that are not mixed properly, they will not cook well in the katogo. No, it's like, how can I call it? See the way you have to press and make sure that it's mixing well. Yeah. So for those who really wanted to know how you do gnuts and matooke, I hope you're excited. I love gnuts. You know me, I can eat gnuts any day, any time. Don't tell me about meat. Don't tell me about chicken. What is that when I have gnuts? When I have gnuts and beans, don't bring me meat. I don't care what kind. Okay, recently my husband made chicken and it was so yummy. I think that's the chicken that I've enjoyed in the last, I don't know how many years. So that one, I can't wait to eat it again. Besides that, I can do gnuts any day, any time. And my husband doesn't like gnuts, Kenyans. He doesn't like, okay, he likes matooke, but he doesn't like matooke. He just survives because he knows in this house we like matooke. And if he says he will not eat matooke, it's not a war he will win, so he has to bear and survive. So matooke, so now we are done. As you can see, it's like more of porridge, but people who think this is the brown porridge, no, this is not brown porridge. These are gnuts. This is gnuts what? Flour, I would call it like that, or powder. So we are going to keep this aside as we wait for our matooke to boil. So we are going to give our matooke some good time, like 30 to 40 minutes. For me, don't tell me 5-10 minutes. No, it has to be 30 to 40 minutes. So let's give it time to boil. Now our food is ready. It has boiled enough. Wow, look how it looks. It's yellow. It has overcooked, which is good. Now we are going to pour in the gnuts. You remember our gnuts? Yes. Look how it looks. Amazing. Amazing. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it. So we are going to leave it boil again for like 30 minutes or less, because I want that soup to reduce, and you need to let the gnuts boil. So we are going to leave it boil for other few minutes. So when the food is almost ready, that's when you put in the salt. It's good, it's always better to put salt when the food is almost. So if you put salt now, the gnuts may not like become thick, and you want it to be thick. So you put salt later, much later, when the food is almost like when you're like 5 minutes away to serve. That's when you put in salt, when the soup or the gnuts are already thick. So let's wait again. So we give it maximum 20 to 30 minutes for the gnuts to boil. Ooh, it's ready. It's ready. So we've already put in salt like few minutes ago. So now this is the final look. Ooh. You see the way it's so soft? Now I'm serving to eat. As you've seen, that's how we do matooke and gnuts in this house. So what do you think? Comment, like, and tell me what you think. Try it at home. If you need any more details, let me know in the comment. I can always, take you through. So try it and let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.